Good morning and welcome. My name is Josie Gallup and I'm the Communication Assistant here at Compass. Today we are going to be walking through a virtual presentation on the Draft Regional Transportation Improvement Program, also known as TIP, and the Regional Long Range Transportation Plan, and the Air Quality Conformity Demonstration for Northern Ada County. In just a moment, two of our principal planners, Tony Tisdale and Lisa Itkinen, will present on these transportation projects. We will be happy to answer any questions you have in the comment section below. It is our hope that you will participate in our summer public comment period, which will be open until midnight on Tuesday, September 13th. But before we begin, here is a brief overview of Compass. Compass is the forum for regional collaboration in Southwest Idaho that helps maintain a healthy and economically vibrant region, offering people choices in how and where they live, work, play, and travel. Our mission is to conduct regional planning, facilitate coordination and cooperation, service as a source of information and expertise on issues affecting Southwest Idaho, and assist member agencies in accessing funding to accomplish local and regional goals. Compass functions as a metropolitan planning organization for Ada and Canyon counties, and we have these four regional goals: plan, implement, provide technical expertise, and we facilitate. Today, you will be hearing from our planning and implementing teams. So without further ado, I will pass the mic over to Lisa to talk about Compass's Regional Long Range Transportation Plan, Communities in Motion 2040 2.0.
Thank you, Josie. So what is the Long Range Transportation Plan? So I will introduce what the Regional Long Range Transportation Plan is, why we are amending the plan, and what the proposed projects in that amendment are. The Long Range Transportation Plan, which is required for areas such as the Treasure Valley with over 50,000 people to receive federal transportation funding, generally it's a plan that looks at least 20 years into the future. These plans are updated every 4 years, and this plans for a multimodal transportation system that meets the needs of the forecasted growth to the horizon year of the plan. This is also what is called fiscally constrained plan, which means that it can only show projects as funded if we can also show that we can reasonably be able to pay for them. And so this plan also includes public and agency involvement and feedback throughout the planning process. The current plan is called Communities in Motion 2040 2.0, and the proposed amendment is for that plan. This is available on the Compass website if you want to learn more about it. So why are we amending this? So Community in Motion includes the following types of projects in the funding project list. So there are capital projects on Interstate 84, state highways, and principal arterials, intersections that involve state highways, principal arterials, or that use federal funds, as well as other projects that use federal funds, including pathways and pedestrian improvements. The funded, especially federally funded projects in the region must be consistent with Communities in Motion, and they need to be included in the plan before the work can begin. This proposed amendment adds new funded projects to the funded lists. These changes reflect the updates to Idaho Transportation Departments and local agencies' plans and budgets, including Ada County Highway District, Boise State University, Canyon Highway District number 4, City of Boise, City of Nampa, and Golden Gate Highway District. The next few slides summarize the proposed changes. This amendment would add to the short-term funded projects one expressway construction for phase 3, as it's called, one roadway rehabilitation project with pedestrian improvements, as well as 2 pathways. The amendment would also add to the long-term funded projects one overpass construction, one roadway rehabilitation with intersection improvements, 3 intersections, one design project for roadway widening, and 2 pathways. We have a lot more detailed list of the proposed changes available online. And I will now turn this over to Tony to tell you more about the Regional Transportation Improvement Program.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Tony Tisdale, Principal Planner and Team Lead for Resource Development. It's our hope that we can introduce you to our programs and provide what you need to review transportation projects in the Treasure Valley. In this video, we'll provide background on the materials that are available online for your review. I'll describe the Resource Development Program. We have 3 reports that will help you wade through all of the projects that we anticipate will be funded over the next 5 to 7 years in the Treasure Valley. We have 3 different reports plus an interactive map that will help you do that review. I'll give you a summary of each of these reports and how to use them. I'll also introduce you to the air quality conformity demonstration, and then we'll cover the timeline or the next steps in the process. So this presentation focuses on the implementation role or getting those projects funded. My team works very closely with our member agencies, which are your cities, counties, highway districts, and also some special members. We coordinate funding programs for all modes of transportation projects in the Treasure Valley, or you may know that as Ada County and Canyon County. We facilitate funding and programming for roadways, public transportation, and active transportation. Active transportation are those projects for bicycle and pedestrian users. During this public comment period, we're asking you to review projects and provide your comments to the Compass Board of Directors regarding the types of projects, as well as the specific projects that are included in the draft project list. You'll find links to all the review information on the Compass website. The main page, compassidaho.org, will point you to the Transportation Improvement Program page, which we call the TIP. You can find that through Find It Fast or a direct link, or you can go straight to the TIP page at this address. We also have some special reports on this page that will help you find information that will help explain what you're looking at. Developing the TIP is an ongoing process and takes about a year to update. We start with member needs. Our members are the agencies with transportation jurisdiction, which are your cities, counties, and highway districts. We accept applications in the fall each year and build our resource development plan based on our members' applications. The highest ranked projects are funded with various programs we manage. The Transportation Improvement Program, which we call the TIP, includes the federally funded projects, but also a few more. We're focused now on those projects moving forward for funding. It does include federally funded, but also the state funded projects and regionally significant, no matter what the funding source, even if they're funded by a developer. Needs that are unfunded go to an unfunded project list, and we continue to look for other sources of funding for those. Next, I'll walk you through the various reports we have so that you know what you're looking at and how to find information. The detail report, as you can see, includes a lot of information. Much of it is federally required, but some items are provided to help you better understand the projects. This report is 97 pages, so please know that before you try to print it. It includes all the details of a project, including the previous expenditures or those costs that were obligated prior to 2023, a total cost of the overall project, the funding source, match, etc. A few things to note as you're looking through this list. Projects are listed in alphabetical order by title. All the amounts are in thousands of dollars. The main reason for the truncation of the dollar amounts is just to make all that information fit on a page. It's true that we cannot fund an ITS and overlay project for a little over $2,600. This project will actually cost $2.6 million. Because of the limited space, we also use some acronyms. We try not to use too many acronyms, but many of the programs have lengthy names. When possible, we provide the acronym with the terms within the description, as we show the ITS, or Intelligent Transportation System, in this project. There is a document on the TIP website called Transportation Funding Terms and Acronyms, Unraveling the Jargon. This document is basically our decoder ring. You may search for projects by name, main word, or key number by hitting Control F and then typing in your search. Remember that names may be different than what you might think. For instance, most of us know US 2026 as Chinden Boulevard and State Highway 44 as State Street. We try to use both names in the titles and description, but this is an example of a title that may not be matching what you think it should be. This project also has multiple funding sources, which is fairly common, as these projects are typically expensive and it can be difficult to fully fund a project within one program. The intent is to provide cost estimates as accurate as possible to what the total cost will be. We also show how projects meet our performance measures, shown as TIP achievement. These include local performance measures that tie directly to the long-range transportation plan, Communities in Motion, that Lisa just talked about, and also required federal performance measures. Once we have all the projects approved, additional analysis of the performance measures, along with a lot of other background and details, will be provided in the larger TIP document. This report includes just the very basic information for projects in the TIP. It's just a different way to review which projects are included, the year of construction, and the total cost. Everything is the same in this report as the detailed report. It's just missing most of the detail. If you are just wanting to see which projects are included, it may be good to start with this list, then move into the detail report to learn what is happening. If you're already familiar with the TIP, this report is very helpful. It provides all the major differences between the fiscal year 2022 to 2028 TIP and the draft 2023 to 2029 TIP. Projects are listed by program. It includes new or removed, or when a construction is advanced or delayed, or a major scope change. This report is intended to help you see the big changes if you're already familiar with projects that are in the TIP. If you're a more visual person, we also have an interactive map on our website. The link to the map is provided on the TIP webpage. There are instructions on the page, but please give me a call or leave a message if you need assistance finding what you're looking for. One helpful hint is this program doesn't work very well using Internet Explorer browser. Please use Chrome or Firefox to best view the interactive maps. We also invite you to comment on the air quality conformity demonstration for the draft fiscal year 2023 to 2029 TIP and the Communities in Motion 2040 2.0 amendment. The federal government mandates that any transportation project using federal funds or deemed to be regionally significant in non-attainment or maintenance areas cannot contribute to degradation of air quality. Northern Ada County is considered to be a maintenance area. Therefore, transportation plans for Northern Ada County must conform to air quality plans. Transportation conformity is demonstrated when it can be shown within the applicable guidelines and regulations that planned transportation projects listed in the transportation program or plan will not cause or contribute to exceedances of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, known as the EPA, those health-based or air quality standards. A finding of nonconformity would prevent the implementation of certain federally funded and or regionally significant transportation projects. The air quality conformity demonstration document contains the information and analysis necessary for the Federal Highway Administration and the Federal Transit Administration to make a transportation conformity finding for the fiscal year 2023 to 2029 TIP and Communities in Motion 2040 2.0 amendment. Compass finds that the projects you are currently reviewing come in below the budgets in the state implementation plan and are in conformity. The public comment period is August 15th through September 13th. This is your time to review the information and make comments on the CIM amendment, projects included in the TIP, as well as the air quality demonstration report for Northern Ada County. We will have an in-person open house on September 7th, starting at 3 p.m. in the boardroom at the Compass office. That's at 700 Northeast 2nd Street in downtown Meridian. We have invited our member agencies to highlight some of their projects at the open house as well. After the public comment period, all your written comments will be presented to our technical committee, the Regional Transportation Advisory Committee, in their September 28th meeting, and they will be requested to recommend approval to the CIM 2040 2.0 amendment, the TIP project list, and the air quality conformity demonstration to the Compass Board of Directors. The Compass Board of Directors will meet on October 17th and will be requested to approve all of these documents at that time. By the end of December, we expect federal approval of the overall program at the statewide level, including the projects in the Compass TIP.
Thank you very much, Lisa and Tony. Just to reiterate, the public comment period will be open August 15th through September 13th, and we are looking forward to hearing your comments. Comments can be submitted online at www.compassidaho.org, by mail at 700 Northeast 2nd Street, Suite 200, Meridian, Idaho 83642, or by fax at 208-855-2559. This information will be in the video description as well for your convenience. To request physical materials, please contact Compass at info@compassidaho.org or 208-855-2558. And don't forget to join us on September 7th for our open house at 700 Northeast 2nd Street in Meridian from 3 to 6 p.m. Please leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. We will respond as soon as possible and are always happy to assist you in any way we can. For frequently asked questions, please refer to the frequently asked questions page on our website. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to comment.